Right, so for Cloud's gauntlet and his gloves, I actually sourced these gloves. The key terms were women's vintage brown leather gloves, I believe. Okay, so Cloud Strife Remake version only has one seam, so it doesn't have seams on both sides. So I will need to use key. Maybe around this part and then fold this in half around here. So yeah. I prefer that this texture here as well, actually it's quite nicer. So let's see how much I will need. So around here to here. Okay. So let's cut it here. Let's actually check the other side. Yep, that looks good. So here to here. Okay. Might as well cut the other one. Other side. There we go. Some nice booty shots right there. Okay, so we've got the fabric. Yep. Now let's cut it in half again. And now let's cut it in half because I want it flat with no seams. Well, no, just one seam. I mean, not a seam on both sides. But would that be enough material? Okay. Well, there's quite nice material here inside, so it would have to be, yep, like that kind of thing. And the seam would be here. Yeah, I've got, yeah, that's the thing, that's a nice amount. But obviously the glove needs to go through here, and that is, how the hell would that go through there? It would need to be quite loose, wouldn't it? But I do have enough material, which is good. That's what looks good. This is the awkward part. How the hell would I get it through here? So I think the best way to do this would be to start off really loose. So let's start off like really loose and then get tighter and tighter. So let's just cut it by the seam. First, straighten this out a bit. Just imagine how it would be before I start making some rough sketch. You know what, this actually was going to get tight real quick actually. I need to do a rough join. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a sewing machine and I'm gonna sew this together just here. So before I used any sewing, I used pins just to check the alignment and the fit, and this puts on nicely. So have a look. Obviously this is inside out at the moment, but it goes on fine and it comes off fine. See? So this is about perfect. Okay, so I just changed the spools to black spools, and I've done a little trim to make sure it cuts okay. So this is an overlocker that I'm using. Well, single is fine, but what happens if I use two? Say double up, because that's what I'm going to do obviously. So let's double it up. Let's just give it a quick test. Yep, no problem at all. so overlocks very nicely. Very strong as well, surprisingly. No need to pin it because I can hold it correctly. Actually, let's do the outside first. I'm gonna do this very close to the edge because I don't want it too tight. Oh, see, problem. What's caught? Oh, no big deal, no big deal. See, it is caught. What is caught? Just need to cut that off, I think. Okay, let's continue. Okay, that looks fine. Let's just put that in. This side's fine. This is a bit loose, so I think we could go a bit tighter now. So let's put it inside out. See, this is way too loose there. This is lovely. I don't want any tighter here at all. But here is way too loose. But at the same time, I need to make sure that my fingers will go through fine. So I'm going to make it a bit tighter, but I'm going to be very cautious about it. So I think I'll start at around middle, almost middle, maybe 2/3. This is how much I took off. Let's try again. Still goes in fine, perfectly, very easy. Which means if it goes in so easy, I could go a bit further in. You know what, I should try it on with the glove as well. Because see, there's a bit of excess that we don't want. Because it doesn't look exactly cool. Getting there. So where is it? Yeah, see, from around the middle to the very edge. Okay. Took another one of this off, basically. Okay, now it's getting a bit tight, so I think I should leave it like that. And I like this seam, that's really nice. I like. Let's try it on with the glove. See, because now I'm struggling to get it off. If I struggle anymore, then it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah. So I'm definitely not gonna go anymore. This is about perfect. Just want to try it on with the glove. Just gonna cut this off, the seam. Not seam, what's it called? This thread line. quite a few of these actually here. Should have cut them off before I turn it inside out. See what I mean? I struggle it quite a bit. Not too much. Struggle a little bit to put it on. Done with that as well. Where is it? Oh, is this a bit small? Really? Is it too small? Feels a bit small. Kind of like that. Okay, so both sides are finished. So the seam goes on the inside. Gloves go on top. I figured out, I think I got an idea what I'm going to do about the color. I'm going to place the glove on my workbench and I'm going to spray black spray paint like 2 feet away, so it only gets some particles on the gloves. Yeah, so just a very light spray of black spray paint. So this is matte, it should dry and the glossiness should fade away, but very subtle, just to match them a bit more. So obviously this side is before the spray paint and this is just with a very subtle. So the way I sprayed it is like this kind of distance, and yeah, it just matches them a bit better. And yeah, I'm not going to move them, I'm just going to take it off in a minute.